due to when we are not clear in our thought. What is our preference? I'll make it with some example. Say for example, tomorrow morning, 10:30, sir has called for a very important session here that everyone should join. Okay? And when you reach house, you get a call that tomorrow at 11 a.m. morning at Abid's, at some hotel, there is a, marriage ceremony of one of your old friend. All right? And then you get another call after 1.5 hours that tomorrow at 11:30 at Kukatpalli, your some old relative, they are opening a new shop. All right? So sir, you have 3 engagements, just at the difference of half an hour each in 3 different locations, right? Now sir, if you try to justify and if you are thinking that yes, I will try to make up all the 3, is it viable? No, it's not viable. So if you have a clarity of thought, you set your preference, that my preference is I have to attend my office, there is a morning sir has called here, and I'll attend that, whatever the session. Then what happens? The other 2 thoughts are not pinching you, and you are relieved. Got me clear? You are very clear in your thought process. You are not answerable. You are not carrying the burden or guilt of not attending the other 2 sessions, because that thought is making you stressed out. Okay? Unless you give up the other 2 engagements, if you carry that burden in the brain, again you are stressed out. So please set up the priority. Once you set up the priority, be clear what is important to you, what you have to address. Okay? That will make. Another thing is, learn the art of saying no. So, for example, in this first case, what we discussed now, the 2 other options which were available to you, right? So if you tell them in advance with politely, okay, with nice courteously, you can tell them, see, it is not be viable for me to attend this program. Tomorrow I am really occupied. I have to make it in my office, right? So if you say no nicely, you are relieved a lot. Is it not? So please learn the art of saying no in advance at the proper time, okay? Which saves you from stress. Next is asking for help. Okay. So if we have good relationship, we can ask for help. For example, in such a case, you can tell even your wife or your sister, whoever in the house, that please on my behalf, go to that marriage, give this gift, tell them, and you can tell your brother or sister, please go and attend that shop's opening, right? Is it not? So well organized. You could satisfy, you could address all the 3 at the same time. Isn't it? It is possible if we have proper relationship. What I mean with the proper relationship is the proper investment. This is the language you will understand in bank, right? Investment. So what do I mean by investment here? Investment in your relationship. Got my point? Investment in your relationship. If you have not invested in your relationship, your check will bounce. You will tell your sister, please go on my behalf. She will say, get lost. Huh? Did you go for me? Did you ever care for me? Now you are writing a check, go on my behalf. So check is bounced. Is this example clear? Yes. So that is it. Please invest in your relationship. This does not cost a lot. Very easy. Provided you have the attitude. Right? So please invest in the relationship. This is one of the suggestions. Now certain situations make us stressed out. If possible, try to avoid such situations. If you know the people or the situation which puts you under stress, please try to avoid them in advance. Next thing is, we have discussed that 50% of the people under stress become irritable or angry. Right? This is a fact. This is a fact, symptom of stress. So now what happens when we are really angry? It is not that the words are coming out of our mouth. This is the fire, right? And the fire will burn all the relationship in our life. And then we will be more stressed, much more stressed. Isn't it? So this anger is very dangerous. Actually, this danger and anger, they are relatives. One only letter less. If you remove D from danger, it becomes anger, right? So when the anger arrives, know for sure danger has come. Okay? And we know that anger will be there if we are stressed out, right? Because there is a union. 50% of the people under stress are anger. Okay? They exhibit anger. So this is really very amazing. So I am not trying to frighten you out. The purpose is we are going to discuss how we can avoid the stress, how we can manage the stress. So many situations. Now stress level, we take charge of our situation. Have confidence that you are at the driver's seat. This requires your maximum attention, sir. Please. If you understand this slide, the whole session will be clear to you. Suppose I draw this line from here, I drag it, and I drag this from here, and join them to here. What will happen? Will this be a round circle or a sphere? If these two lines are met, then this will become a clear, linear. Is it not? Is that clear? If I drag these two lines and join them like this, it will be a linear structure. Is it not? Is that clear? If you understand this slide, you will understand the stress. So simple. Emotional, we have, what is now the present trend? We have the professional life. Is it not? We want to work hard and hardest, right? No value for the personal life, no value, no consideration for the family life. Okay? Both could be totally ignored, right? So if you ignore them, whatever the progress you are making is a just vertical progress, right? A very tall tower which has no base. A very tall tower which has no base, will it have sustenance? Tell me, madam. No. It can fall very easily. That is what is happening in our life. Because there is no proper investment in the relationship, in the family. Got my point? So what happens? We are stressed out, we don't find proper relationship, and then the families are off and person is devastated. Is that clear? So please do not neglect the family. Don't worry, I will tell you how you can. It is possible. Okay? So don't neglect the family life. Don't neglect the personal life. After all, you are a human being. Huh? You don't have to just earn money and money and money and money. Right? Even Lord Jesus says in Bible, winning the world and losing the soul. What is saying? Yes. You conquer the whole world and you lose your own soul. What is the gain in that? Right? No gain. So, next is, worrying is like rocking chair. It gives you something to do but doesn't take you anywhere. You keep on worrying. No solution, right? So stop worrying. Just follow the tips that will help you really in your life. Sorry. Can I drink water?